Title: My fiancé announced, "My ex-lover is my man of honor at our wedding," or "There's no wedding." I calmly said, "Your choice." Then I canceled the venue, refunded the guests. Start. The moment she said it, I knew everything had changed. Her voice was steady, almost rehearsed. My ex is going to be my man of honor. If you can't accept that, there won't be a wedding. Silence. I didn't argue, I didn't plead, I just looked at her, held the weight of her ultimatum in my chest, and replied, "Your choice." That was the last calm sentence she'd ever hear from me as her fiancé. I met her 3 years ago. She was light when I was drowning in shadows. I gave her patience, devotion, every ounce of trust I had left. She said I made her feel safe. She said she'd never hurt me. I believed her. That's why I overlooked the little signs, the messages that came too late at night, the way her phone always tilted away, the small hesitations when I mentioned our future. I loved her, blindly, foolishly. The mask slipped during an argument we weren't supposed to have. She was drunk, careless, and for the first time, honest. His name spilled out, not as a memory, but as a constant. Her ex, the one she swore was nothing more than a mistake. I listened as she confessed they still spoke, that he understood her better. Her guilt was thin, her words sharper than glass. When I asked her why she stayed with me, she said, "Because you're stable, because you'll give me the life I deserve." That was the night I stopped being hers, and the night I started planning. Revenge isn't about rage. Rage is loud, sloppy. Revenge is patience disguised as silence. I smiled when she said she wanted him in the wedding. I nodded like a man too weak to protest. I played the fool. Behind her back, I became meticulous. I called the venue and shifted all reservations under my name alone. Cancellation was one signature away. I transferred the honeymoon deposits into a separate account, my account. I kept receipts, invoices, and contracts, everything traceable, everything legal. I gathered screenshots, messages she didn't know I'd seen, whispers of their late-night plans. While she tried on dresses, I was drafting emails. While she sent invitations, I was drafting escape routes. Every smile I gave her in those weeks was a blade hidden behind my teeth. It began with silence. She thought my calm meant surrender. She thought I'd cave, that my love was greater than my pride. She underestimated me. 2 weeks before the wedding, I canceled the venue. I sent polite apologies to the guests, assuring them refunds were already processed. Every penny returned came out of her share. Then the invitations. I forwarded copies of her flirtatious emails and late-night exchanges to her closest family members. No commentary, no explanation, just truth, raw and undeniable. Next, the bill. A neatly compiled statement of my half of the wedding costs, itemized, undeniable, signed. Delivered to her doorstep like a love letter turned obituary. She tried to call me. I didn't answer. She tried to scream at me. I didn't listen. Silence is more terrifying than rage, and mine was deafening. The final twist came when her ex, her chosen man of honor, found out he was footing the bill, because I sent him the invoice too. Line by line, he saw the costs of every fantasy she'd built around him. Flowers, catering, music, venue cancellation. A wedding meant to crown their little secret, now bleeding him dry. His reaction? Predictable. He cut her off, called her delusional, accused her of trying to trap him. And in that moment, the pedestal she had placed him on crumbled. She lost me. She lost him. She lost the carefully crafted future she thought she could manipulate. And she lost it all without me ever raising my voice. I remember her last message. "How could you humiliate me like this?" I read it once. I didn't reply. Because humiliation wasn't my goal. Truth was. She wanted a wedding built on lies. I gave her a stage where every mask she wore slipped under its own weight. She handed me betrayal. I handed her consequences. Do I regret it? Not for a second. Love blinded me once, but betrayal sharpened me. I didn't just walk away. I left her with the ruins of the empire she tried to build on my back. And now, when I look back, I feel nothing but clarity. Sometimes the most powerful revenge isn't destruction, it's subtraction. Taking yourself away so completely that all they're left with is the echo of what they lost.